for the Out of This World magic trick that I did. If you haven't had a chance to check out that video, click on the link with the little box right up there. Now remember, this trick you could do with just one person or up to 50 different people. Very effective, very visual, and you can do it all with one regular deck of cards. Alright, hope you guys enjoy. Check it out. Alright guys, this trick is very easy to do. The only preparation beforehand is color coordinating. So if you notice, all the black cards are on this side, all the red cards are on this side. Now notice how my first two cards are black and red because these are the headers that I'm going to use so that everyone can use as a guide to go through. But we have all the blacks, all the reds. So now what we want to do is separate them in half. All right, very important little trick that I like to do. So here we have all the black cards together. The very first black card, the top one, I want to take it about, just a 1/4 inch out so that I have a little bit of a placeholder here. So if you notice, this card is slightly sticking out over here. I want to hold it like that towards me. Get the rest of the pile, all the red cards, place it on top. And obviously we want on top of here my black and red card. So I'm not holding it, if you notice with my pinky, I'm not holding anywhere specific. That card is just slightly sticking out just a little bit. And I'm gonna hold it towards me, that way the audience can't see it from their angle. To them, I'm just holding a deck of cards, and that's more of a placeholder so that I know when it's time to switch the order. So we wanna show the audience we have a black card and a red card. All right, and now we ask the first person what they think this next card is gonna be, whether black or red. It doesn't matter what they say, we know it's red, but we can put it whatever pile they say. It doesn't matter, you ask that same person multiple times. If you have multiple people, you can ask each of them to take a turn on what they think the card is gonna be. It doesn't matter, as I mentioned before, the order, so they can do 1, 2, 3 on one on the other. It doesn't matter. All these cards, as you can see, are all red. And we know that, but obviously the audience doesn't. So when you get to your placeholder card, which is the one I have here, now I know the rest of the cards in my hand are gonna be black. So what do? I say, all right guys, we're about halfway through the deck. Let's see, beautiful. We have a black card here. Let's make this now the new black deck. And let's make this one perfect. It's a red card. Let's make this a new red one. See what I did there? I made it seem as if I had no idea what was going on. I said, let's see this card, perfect, 10. So you want to make it seem like you didn't plan it, happy coincidence. This is now a red card, this is a black card. We're switching the piles, where this is now the red and this is the black. Now at this point, the rest of the cards that I have in my hand are all black. Obviously I know that, the audience doesn't. Good thing is, I don't have to do the rest of the trick, or at least this part of the trick. I can give it to somebody else. I can give it to another spectator and ask them to distribute the cards based on what everyone else says. I really like to do this because it shows that it makes it more random. That it's not the magician doing the trick, it's someone from the audience. So that person again could ask the other people that are there what they think the next cards are gonna be. It makes no difference what order they say because we already know they're all black cards. So we wanna go through the entire deck. Now, once I go through the entire deck, this is very important. We wanna start talking. This is where deception comes in, misdirection. We know that both of these are black. We know that both of these are red. The headers are not necessarily correct. So what we want to do is reiterate to the audience what we just did. We want to say completely at random. You guys could have chosen whatever you want. You could have changed your mind, whether it's black or red. And we had a ton of involvement by a lot of people here. And in the second half, I didn't even do it. Now, while you're saying all of this, you want to separate the cards. You want to be doing something while you're talking. And when you put them aside, and I'm gonna show you now the 4 piles I'm gonna make, don't put the piles that are the same color, both of these are black, don't put them next to each other, put a red one in between. Best way that I like to do this is take one column at a time. So we'll say, all right guys, remember this is completely at random. You could have done whatever you wanted to. You could have picked red or black, could have gone through. It really didn't matter. This is completely random. The cards are all mixed up. So notice what I did there. I got my 4 piles here. The headers that I have for each one, I piled them up. I don't want to put a header specific to each group because someone might catch along that, hey, that one didn't belong to this group, that one belonged to this group. We don't want the audience thinking too much about it. So just throw it to the side and we say, all right, it's completely at random. I didn't even have any involvement in the second half because someone else was the one distributing them. But we show them, you guys are all right. All the black cards are together.
all the red cards are together. Again, we have all the red cards here and all the black cards here. Now, I guess I wasn't paying attention when I was distributing them. Still very, very effective because all the cards are together. I would have preferred to have the black one here and the red one, so it's black, red, but it just didn't work out. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to you guys in YouTube world. So, but if you notice, again, still very impressive trick. Even if it does come out like this, everyone's still gonna be in shock. Everyone's gonna be in awe. They can't believe that everything is in order when they were going at random. And that's why I said you could do this really with up to 50 people. If you use the 2 header cards, there's 52 cards in a deck, there's 50 more. And the more people you have, the more impressive it is. Just because, you know, they're gonna think it's gonna be even more random, and sure enough, all the cards are in the right color. All right.
Well guys, hope you enjoyed the tutorial for the Out of This World magic trick. If you want to check out more of my videos, click on this box right here. So click over there, and please remember to hit that thumbs up button down there if you like these videos.